Hey, good morning. You're watching Chris on Chris's Real Talk. It is Monday the 2nd, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yes, Monday the 2nd of July 2018. I've just taken my sons to school and I've let my missus go on a merry way to work. But on the way to school, we've had to walk past 3 water mains, 3 massive holes, and a nice little bit of pavement that is for pedestrians only, like most pavements are, pedestrians only. And there's a sign of this roadworks that says cyclists dismount. In fact, it says cyclists please dismount. So, that being said, I'm going to show you exactly what happened this morning and exactly where it was. Okay? Now, I'm going to rotate this camera around. Right here is the first hole, and I'm walking down this bit, and it says cyclist dismount right here, and I'm walking down there with my family, right? So as I'm walking down with my family, you've got every other motherfucker, excuse my language, on cycles deciding to come straight down there and not dismount. And I'm telling you now, the second one of these fuckers hits my kids, I'm gonna take that bike and I'm gonna wrap it around his neck. Or failing that, I'm gonna throw it down the hole. Now, I was tempted, in fact, I still am tempted to spend a couple of minutes here just to see if I can catch one. Just to see if I can catch one of these lazy bastard cyclists do exactly what I've seen them doing this morning. Whoever's watching, good morning, hope you're well. Thanks for the like, always nice to have love. I love the love. Love. This wasn't the original video I was going to be doing this morning. In fact, the original video I was going to be doing this morning was going to be about violence and aggression towards London's bus drivers. In fact, I may still do that one. So if you see me wearing the same ratty t-shirt in the same time of day, then you know, I'm doing one after the other. So, let's just wait here just for a bit. Mike, stick a stick. Yeah, I would do that. And as fun as that is, I have no stick. So, I mean, don't be wrong. There are a lot of good cyclists out there. There are a lot of good cyclists out there. But it just so happens there are more arsehole cyclists that let it down for everyone else. They do. All the good cyclists out there, for every one good cyclist, there are 3 arseholes. So I'm walking back down this bit again. I really want there to be a cyclist. But the thing is, if anyone's seen iRobot, right, you'll know that the robots tend to stick together. You know, it's like a glitch in the system. They always manage to, as long as it's hard, long, it's very true. It's very true. But no, with iRobot, you know, the robots tend to stick together. They always tend to stay near the light and form a formation. You know, cyclists are much the same. You never just see one. You always end up having 3 or 4, maybe 5 cyclists. They manage to find each other and lick each other's bum holes. This is what they tend to do. It's a really weird thing. Those of you who drive in central London or anywhere in a populated area will always know that you never just see one cyclist. You always end up seeing 3 or 4. It's because they always end up finding each other and sniffing each other's butt cracks as they're going up and down the road. It's weird. It's just like iRobot. They tend to stick together. So I'm waiting in this little location here just so I can find and troll a cyclist. I am. Because if this cyclist doesn't get off the bike, you know, you've been rumbled. That's what will happen. They'll be rumbled. Rumbled. So in regards to these roadworks, now I've got to give it to Thames Water. They are doing their absolute level best because they came here to do one job and unfortunately it's turned into an absolute clusterfuck for them. So I do feel sorry for them because they've got to work out in this heat until all of it is done, to be fair. And that's not their fault, it's just the nature of the beast. They fixed one, caused another leak when they repressurised the pipe. Fixed that one, repressurised the pipe, caused another leak, which is actually up here. In fact, what I'm going to do, as I've got time to kill, I ain't got to pick up my son till 11:30. Let's walk up here and show everyone what's going on. And then what I'll do is I'll walk back down to this little section right here and see if we can catch a cyclist. Let's see if we can catch a cyclist red-handed. Let's rumble them. Let's rumble those cyclists. So let's have a look. Got a massive hole there. There's a massive hole down there where we've just been. Let's turn this around. Hello. Here we are. Look, look, see, look. There's one. It says dismount. There you go, twat. See what I mean? See what I mean? That's cool. I tell you what I'm doing. I'm going live on Facebook. So not Facebook, YouTube. So every cyclist that comes down here, they're rumbled, mate. They don't listen. The thing is, you've got a job to do here. Look, boys and girls, this is what it says. Cyclists, please dismount. It's a pretty simple thing to understand. You see, it's in plain English, it's clear and concise. And this gentleman here, do you mind if I put you on here? This gentleman here, along with all of his colleagues, have got a duty of care to the public, as well as doing all of the work they've got to do. So something as simple as a clear instruction that can't be followed is going to end up getting either him, his colleagues, or a member of the public hurt. Exactly, children. I mean, I've just walked down there with my kids. I've had 3 cyclists come towards me down there, and I nearly smacked one straight in the mooey mush. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go back down there and see if I can catch any more.
Thank you. Send me that after.
You can find me on YouTube as Chris's Real Talk. Chris's Real Talk. Yeah, there's loads, mate. You love it.
All right, say no more.
Nice one, yeah? It's on Facebook as well, Chris's Real Talk. So let's go back down the road. Let's see if we can catch any more. I'm on the warpath today for cyclists.
Good lad, you should get a fucking...
I tell you what, I'm on the warpath for cyclists. I'm a bus driver, mate. I'm telling you, I've got to deal with these fuckers all day long.
You should get a fucking medal.
All right, I mean, do you mind if I put you on? I've got to ask your permission first.
I don't want to be on camera.
Okay, not a problem. Can I get audio, your voice instead? Just to ask you what your opinions are about cyclists?
Cyclists are a pain in the arse.
There you have it. Just from someone working down there, he says cyclists are a pain in the arse.
The rules of the road.
That's right.
I pulled up at red lights this morning. A cyclist beside me just went straight over them. Now, if I was coming the other way and hit him,
exactly.
I'd be wrong.
And yet he would have been dead and you would have been in the wrong. Absolutely.
Wrong.
So I thought I'd ask your permission
look
first.
Look at this again, look.
Yeah. So.
£50 fine for being on the
right.
on a bike.
Can I just ask you, sir, does the rules of the road and instruction mean nothing to yourself and other cyclists?
No.
No, clearly not.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you just said no, it doesn't. So there you go. Yeah, you have a lovely day. I hope you get in trouble for it or you know, get hurt. Because there's kids that walk up and down here that get hurt because of people just like you.
Do you know it's £50 fine for being on the footpath?
Yeah, exactly.
And
good.
It's not there should be more.
It's not enough. So I'm going to go down there in a minute.
Anyone that rides a bike in London should go to a school and have to be taught how to ride it.
See, I'm with you on that.
And they should have to pay £25 a year or something as well.
Yep.
The same as we have to pay big money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be fair, I'm not fussed about road tax, but it's insurance. Yeah. They need some form of at least insurance to commute. If they use their bikes for going on the jolly in the park, not a problem. Yes. If they use it to and from work, they've got to have some kind of insurance.
My missus doesn't walk so well. They come up behind her on her bike. She's frightened and she doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Are bad as well.
Absolutely not fair.
It's crazy.
Well, it's been lovely talking to you. I'm going to go down there and catch some more of these fuckers. You see, I'm on the warpath today. I was supposed to be going home, but I think what I'll do is I'll actually stay here in this little sunny part of Penge, because it is a lovely morning, to be fair. Let's see how many of these people I can actually catch. You see, I'm in a good one today. In fact, I've got the park right there. This is brilliant. I've never seen you get so worked up. Oh, do you know what it is? I'm not exactly worked up. You've never seen me worked up. I'm actually quite happy. But, you know, things need to be happening. These things need to happen. You see, I've managed to rumble a cyclist, 2 in fact. I wish I was going live about half an hour ago because there were loads, absolutely loads. You know, let's see if there's any more coming up the hill. Let's see if there's any more. Because it's £50 fine for riding on the footpath. It really is. You know, let's have a look down the road to see if there's any more. Let's turn this around. Let's see. Let's see if there's anyone coming down the road. Absolutely not. Oh, this is no fun. This is no fun. But what we're going to do is we're going to sit on the wall here anyway for 5 minutes. and we're going to see what happens. So whoever's watching, thanks for joining. Much appreciate you joining me, Chris, on Chris's Real Talk. If it's your first time, please remember to subscribe. Oh, I found one. I found one. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand here. We're going to stand here. We're going to go live. You see. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to sit here and watch. And oh, got one. We've got one. We're just going to say thank you. Can I just say, you're the first cyclist I've seen this morning to actually get off and dismount. You're an absolute credit to cyclists. Thank you very much.
I always do.
Mind if I put you on here?
No, that's fine. I always do.
Okay. Let me just shake your hand. This is a responsible cyclist. Please follow her instruction and her lead. Honestly, the first cyclist in half an hour to dismount. I've been on the warpath.
Right.
I've been on the warpath.
Yeah.
You're a credit to cyclists. Thank you. Enjoy your day. You see? See, I'm not a complete arsehole. You see? Oh, I've got 2 more. 3 more. Oh, I've got 3 more. I've got 3 more. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So, here we go. 1. Here we go. Let's see what happens. No. 2. 2 out of 3 is fantastic. 2 out of 3 is not bad considering there's a £50 fine. You see? And this is how children get hurt, isn't it? Yep, you've been rumbled. Oh, I think I'll change that to my new catchphrase. You've been rumbled. Let's have a look. Let's turn this camera around. My thumbs are all sweaty. There we go. Oh, dear. Oh, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love it. Absolutely. Oh, I don't know. What do you reckon? Are they beginning to let themselves down, or are they beginning to make themselves up? Or maybe someone's told them that Chris on Chris's Real Talk is down here rumbling the cyclists. Oh dear. But this is why they do give themselves a bad reputation. This is going back to the original crux of the story, because cyclists in London, they don't stop at red lights. They don't follow simple instruction like the signs back there. You know, they have it's like the other day, I was driving my bus down Regent Street, and a cyclist decided to go about 33, 34 mile an hour, just a little bit faster than me. Passed me on the right hand side and then jink in front of me, you know, and start swerving around. Now, of course, I'm going to put my brakes on a little bit. I'm going to give him a toot. Beep, beep. So what I've done then is I've made him aware of my presence, because clearly Stevie Wonder taught this bloke how to ride a bike. You see, clearly. And he then decided to start giving me, of all people, a load of abuse. You know what, sir? I love you. I really do. Because sooner or later, you are going to get yourself killed. And I'll be like, that's that guy that was in, you know, that guy on the news, that guy that, you know, his head's been smushed. He's been wrapped around the front wheel of a bus. You know, that's the guy that gave me a load of aggro before. You know what? Fucking good for you. You see, they don't do themselves any favours. But it's not all cyclists, as we've proven back there. You know, there were a few that actually dismounted. You see, one I actually spoke to, I called her a credit to cyclists, and to be fair, she probably isn't a responsible cyclist. But from my own experience, 70% of all cyclists don't stop at red lights at all. You see, they don't stop at pedestrian crossings to let them go. They don't dismount when they should do. They don't stick to the speed limit if they're physically fit enough to keep up with the speed limit. You know, if it's a 30 zone, they don't have to do 30, they can do 20, that's safe. But in a 20 zone, they're doing 40 mile an hour on road bikes, 40 on a bike. This is true, they're going double the speed of me. And then they end up wondering why they get killed. This is something that needs to change. You see, cyclists need some form of insurance and responsibility. Because going to and from work on a bike might be fun, it might keep you fit, but it brings out the arsehole in people, it really does. And when arsehole cyclists come out, it brings out the arsehole in me. And I like the arsehole me sometimes, because I make a lot of sense a lot of the time. You see, I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong. Anyway, like I said, if it's the first time you've joined me, thank you very much, welcome. Remember, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Remember to tell me what you think about the situation in the comments below. Tell your friends you've been watching Chris on Chris's Real Talk. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I love you all very, very much.